Hello and welcome back to our Roman campaign in Total War Rome 2. So when we left off we had taken over Syracuse. I think what we just need to do is upgrade some of our buildings. So we're going to build an auditorium over here. And upgrading the harbour. So there's a change or convert this to another building, but for the moment I'm happy to leave it as it is. I think it's a shipwright because it's producing manufacturing industry. We're not losing anything from it, so that's fine by me. And actually, Syracuse and Bundesliga can work together to allow all the construction in this area. So I think we'll leave this actually as the shipwrights. So I'm going to end the turn there and see what the Syracusan army does. So they want peace for 860 gold, or denarii. We shall refuse. We will take them out. Without mercy. So where's our army now? Looks like it has gone back to Lillebeim, so we are going to put this into normal mode. Move them into territory of Syracuse.
Laying siege to the settlement.
Oh, where's it gone? I'm not sure where it's gone. Probably gone off by sea somewhere. Alliance has moved forward between Syracuse and Epirus. We've done some construction. Yeah, that's interesting. I did not think they would be able to go anywhere. That's like over here somewhere. Interesting. We'll have to be careful about that then, that they don't come after Syracuse. Let's not get any garrison because this needs to change to the shipwright. We'll change this when we can. Get some auditorium. I'm not going to build anything here just yet. Waiting to see what the public order will be after we've taken over these extra territories and got rid of the provincial instability. We're doing to get another library. That'll be pretty awesome. I think I've decided not to rush the cohort organization. I mean, veteran legionnaires and legionnaires, it's potentially a bit too early to get that, because that was around like 107 BC, wasn't it, that the legionnaires and the Marian reforms occurred. So I think I'll take my time about it, potentially going after the library archives, among other things, hopefully. So I'm going to wait a few turns, I'll say, for that. Let's see what we can do in the meantime. While he is fully upgrading, Genua is fully upgrading. We're potentially going to go after the Massilians now. So I'm going to move the army to Genua in preparation for such. First, might move this army back next turn to recruit some extra equites due to the loss of the other ones. And I may actually raise a general. Yeah, enough for the time being. I was thinking of recruiting a general as a statesman, or a governor, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Still a way off from getting our next objectives. What else do we need from that, actually? So, control 25 settlements, beloved ruler or dread tyrant, builder or destroyer of civilizations. Many past glory, which we follow. So, hold the entirety of Magna Graecia, which we are getting now, gain 5,000. The heart of the Republic was made secure for centuries. Yep, that's what we're doing right now. Securing the heart of the Republic. Hold at least one settlement in the following provinces: Africa and Mauritania. Rome's military campaigns became wide-ranging. It was not long before the Romans had crossed the Mediterranean to Africa. I think soon we'll probably take out Carthage, well, attack Carthage. Maybe do a two-pronged defensive into Africa and also into Gaul. Hold at least one settlement in the following provinces. So somewhere in Spain as well. We're going to take Massilia, so hopefully we'll complete that. Be at war with Macedon. Try to dominate Greece in the Hellespont. Yep, definitely going to prevent the rise of a second Macedon Empire. Especially if they die. Yeah, I'm not so sure about forming a client state. I kind of just want to rule the world in my lonesome as a single republic. Not emperor, republic. Oh yes, point. We want to see how the Epirusians were doing. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So you gained an extra rank, which means extra training. Extra drills for you, men. Extra drills. Get that XP going. Down here, we are going to take Lilibaeum. There are so few troops, we're going to auto-resolve this battle. I'm not sure where the Syracusan army has gone. We'll soon see on the campaign map, I think. I'll just occupy here. Here they are. Are they going after Carthage? If so, that'd be hilarious. We now actually have a sight upon the enemy capital. Not enemy capital, but our potential dreaded enemy. Not quite as rich as Rome. You shall not beat the power and might of Rome. But with one army here, we're going to bring the other army over to Cassentia. This army, yes, is ready to take on Massilia, but then the Massilians are trying to take over the Volcaeans. It will be interesting to see how the Averni are doing, and if someone can take over most of a continent, then at least form some sort of challenge for us when we grow a bit larger. Nova Carthage, of the Gaetuli. They will own most of Northern Africa and maybe some in Baetica. Let's love to see how they're doing. Come knocking on their door. Remember, the family has been dabbling in surgery. His skill of a knife has leaves little to be desired. Out him. Definitely out him. Dabbling in surgery. Despicable. So conquered Lilibaeum. Faction encountered Nova Carthage, because we can see their territory over here. Yes. Oh yes, the entire province now is under control. Happy populace. Okay. So we've now gained the entirety of that territory, but we can only do one edict at the moment. Not that we need any others. Latin culture is increasing, so is Punic, interestingly enough. They have the Shrine of Tanit. I'm going to convert it all to civil, to the port. Field of Mars, we already have one, so we're going to destroy that. And you shall also be destroyed. You'll be a temple of Jupiter. And we'll see where that leaves us. Up in Cisalpine, we're gaining some nice public order per turn now. So hopefully soon that should increase our growth and tax rates. We don't need any more growth over here. You guys can just stop now. Stop's okay. We don't need you. Carthagio, I wonder where their army is. Because what was Syracuse, but yet none of their army appears to be in Carthagio. But they do have their entire province now, which means they are using an edict over here. Probably the key province for them to own. They also own Caralis. Need to find out where their armies are. That's probably the biggest concern I have before attacking them. Very interesting. Because it would be very cool to have the Principes and the Hastati going toe to toe with Carthaginian hoplites. Which point we are also going to. Which one do we want? Armor and ammunition. Yes, please. And some missile attack range. I'll get them. He's 44 now. But yeah, the skills are definitely something to be thankful for now after after I'm using the mod. The Parisians still haven't lost Lursa, so I'm not sure where the Athenian army is. That'd be interesting to keep an eye on. I think that's all we need to do there. Italia is way ahead of Africa in terms of wealth, and Hellas as well. And that will only continue to increase with the trading port and auditorium being upgraded. So we're going to end the turn there. Not really sure where that Carthaginian navy is going. I'm not sure one ship will be able to fight against an entire army. Are they coming back at us? If so, bring it on. Bring it on. Hidden agent is exposed. Don't mind about that. The man was dragged into the streets and his crimes were laid bare. Those who had lost slaves and even family members to his knife called for justice. It was quickly decided that he should be thrown from the Tarpeian Rock, and we lost 50 senators. But we ratted him out. Why did we lose senators? We're only admired. This is not good enough, guys. This is not good enough. That's it. We're going to spread rumours about you. No, we're not. We can't do that. Okay, we're going to bring this general into the fold. Yeah. So then we're going to spread rumours about you. So I've got 51 gravitas now. We're only respected, but hopefully that should now increase with our increased gravitas compared to theirs. Oh, the Averni managed to take out the Volcae over here. So this means the Volcae still own this province over here, the Burdigala. That's interesting. We haven't spotted them yet. You can't see me. So the Volkai are going to be destroyed utterly, I can imagine. At this point, how is Liguria doing? No, right, it's apparently stronger than them. Interesting. Epirus is still holding out against Athens and Sparta. Still allied to... not allied. We're still trading with Dalmatai, who are now at war with the Prusi. Probably close one over there. Carthage is now apparently stronger than we are, which is not good. I say should produce a challenge, depending on where their armies are. But I can't see any of their armies. So I think it's time to recruit another spy. And cycle through more of our champions. Military intelligence, intercept orders. Sure, let's get you. How old are you?
My skills are yours.
She's 24, okay. I need to build some buildings. Build buildings. That's what we do here. So we've already got a meeting place over here, so we can gain the pit mine probably. Or we could build the Field of Mars, which can then be... Could be changed to the auxiliaries, but I don't think we gain anything from them, do we? We don't need any more consecrated ground. We've got the Jupiter. Don't need any more farms, I would think, for the moment. Meeting places. Let's get a pit mine then. Let us get a pit mine. This army shall remain here for the moment. I'm going to see what the Syracusans do. So you're going to stay in Cosentia. You shall in fact attack Massilia. Not sure where their army has gone. They're only at war with Volcae, so I think their army may have gone around into Volcae land, around the Averni territory. So we're going to go see if we can't take out this land. They got 15 troops defending, so we are going to make sure that we have the full units we can get. Gonna wait a turn there, and then we'll go back. The great Carthaginian navy, struggling against the Syracusan general or admiral. So the Syracusan army is just sitting off our coast. I'm fine with that. Just keep sitting there, dying slowly but surely.
Trade is the gateway to prosperity.
Nova Carthago is in fact offering trade, are they? For 820 denarii. Well, I think I'm going to war with your master soon. What would you say to that? I'm going to accept for the time second for the time being. Extra money is extra money. Got a ways to go before we regain our glory from the original days. Got a secure promotion for you. You are going to recruit the 3 equites, and then can move back into Genoa, ready to attack Massilia.
How can
Our
I be of
spy can honestly poison provisions and such. For the
assistance?
time being, shall build an intelligence
Step
base.
ahead.
So the army consists of 3 Massilian hoplites, a citizen cavalry, Massilian for your spears like hoplites, Celtic tribesmen, levy freemen, and Celtic slingers. Then you also have 2 units here, hoplites, citizen cavalry, levy freemen, slingers, and spy. It would be a very interesting battle for us, and I think a worthwhile tale of our glory. 2, 3, 4. I'd rather have a few more of our principes in this army. Hmm. "79 armor compared to 62 armor. Yeah, I think I may change these for more principes. Now I'm going to leave them for the moment. They have decent upgrades, so I'm going to destroy them. And then when we get the legionnaires, they can all convert to legionnaires. Over here we want to get, in Lilibaeum, we may as well just get a harbour. We'll get a theatre when we can in a few turns. Can we build anything else? I don't think so. Lydia, how are you doing? Appears fine for the time being. Okay, yep, we are progressing nicely upon our intended path. Trait gains for the general. Which general is that? So he has a military tribune, 1 gravitas per turn, match reps an upkeep for all land units, melee defense skill for all infantry units, and tax rate. Very nice. Obviously, that will mean that he'll get an increased amount of gravitas per turn, which should increase our influence. I'm going to recruit him as a race forces EU. Julius Lebo, I think, is our statesman. Yep. Race forces. Julius Lebo, raise army, and he'll use the general's bodyguard. So he's going to be in a settlement because now he'll gain some experience and increases the tax rate of the local province. Yeah, he is an Aedilis, so gravitas, upkeep for all land units. 15% tax rate is a good one. And of course he gets gravitas. It's a bit late to make him go into the governor skills tree, but you know, he'll use this to gain some extra experience and then potentially lead more armies in the future. So we're going to send actually the spy over here. Go this way first. See where the heck this Carthaginian army is.
For now.
It's going to keep on going through these bleeding terrible people. So who's that who needs an upgrade? A dignitary in this army. So let's see what we get now. Get an extra about 100 denarii, so that's not too bad. And of course, when we get better units, that will increase further. So we're currently making about 5,000 denarii per turn. Really can't complain at that. A very nice number to be making per turn. Of course, I still can't see any Carthaginian armies, and they're only at war Syracuse, so I'm really not sure where they are. Let's send the agent over.
At your service. Leaving the decks behind. Stopping to rest a while.
So she's in
Swift
Carthaginian lands now.
shadow.
Ah, Carthage owns Gadara, which means Carthage will own, yeah, Kart, Hazant, Ibosim owns Katuba and Gadara. Nova Carvajo doesn't appear to be doing all that great at the moment. I think he's at war with the... Yeah, he's at war with the Gaetuli, who are over here at the moment. They usually start over... Did they usually start there? I think so actually, yeah, maybe. But Nova Carvajo starts here, and usually has Gadara as well, but they've lost that. Now Carthage has expanded significantly to own Katuba and Gadara, and most of the and all of the African region as well. That's not good for our war. It'll mean that it's going to be a vicious war. It's going to be a painful one for us. We'll just have to do as much damage as we can to them. We will not hold back against the onslaught. I'm going to move forward. I need to somehow increase the public order in these provinces. So province instability, slaves, taxes, cultural differences, events. Okay. Over time, once again, Latin will increase and province instability will decrease. In Rome, we can upgrade the theatre. And it does now have the trading port. Which means it now has 4,500 wealth, which is nearly double Africa's. Wow. There's nothing else like it. It's not even half built up for Rome. It's got a lot more to do yet. In Syracuse, we can upgrade the farm. We'll upgrade the theatre next. Actually, we'll do that this time. Now we can upgrade the trench mines and farms. But I'm not sure trench mines are really worth it for what you get. Especially when you get like 160 wealth from theatres. But we can upgrade this territory. I think Grecia is rather poor actually compared to Roma. Probably due to the vines, the wine, and the and that lot, and Rome as well. So yeah, almost wiped out Syracuse. Just this left.
At your command. Victory!
Yeah, they run away to come back another day.
How can I be of assistance?
Our army is moving into position. In a turn or two, we will move to attack.
My skills are yours.
We only have Bubracta and Nemothos, so they have expanded somewhat. Guess it's also good to provide some sort of enemy when we move into Gaul as well. And Epirus is still alive. Oh, Epirus has an army right next to Athens. Let's watch how this goes down. So they're being poisoned, probably by an Athenian spy. But they could attack Athens here, potentially. Or get wiped out by the Athenian army. So another capital is offering a Nurkish pact. We're going to refuse that because we probably are going to go to war with Carthage, so no point me signing such a pact. Yeah. So that army probably got wiped out by this Athenian army. Which means that Athens and Epirus now have the exact same balance of power. Probably almost certainly because that army got wiped out or heavily damaged. I've never seen the Epiroutians even hold out against the Athenians, so that's good for them. Probably quite a lot of damage to the Athenian army as well there, so they're not going to do much. But we are going to go and see if we can find any Carthaginian forces along this road. What else are we going to do? Actually, that's the point. How many troops does Carthage have as a defensive force? Not many at all. Carthaginian hoplites, Libyan hoplites, mob, and Libyan javelinmen. So it's probably not got a military structure in its capital, because we have 11. Principes, Hastati, Rare, plebs, and levies. So it's probably not got a capital there, which is their mistake. Well, I was going to get a farm here, because I don't see any point in grain pits. You might as well either get the herding ground or the farm. I usually like the farm for the extra food. We could upgrade Cossentia or upgrade Brundisium. I'm going to wait out for Brundisium just to see what we can do for that. Gaining 15 public order per turn, that's good. Not going to improve the mine just yet because of the fact that it will decrease public order and could cause problems in the future. You, on the other hand, could move up now to take on the Massilians, which can set up nicely for next turn. But gaining 3 public order per turn there, that's fine. So yes, next turn we go in there for research. Oh, do I want to go for that? Our research rate is only 119%, so not what it could be. I can want to get the naval maneuvers. Or maybe even tactical drills for the extra charge bonus, melee defense, and melee attack. +1 growth, yeah. I should probably get something actually from the construction side. Aqueducts. Yeah, I want to get aqueducts actually. Gladiator schools, stadiums, yeah, go this way. Because aqueducts can be built in the province HQ, in the capital. So it'll be mightily interesting to see what we can build in this city centre. So I look forward to seeing you next time. I'm going to end here. We have a lovely amount of income. Could probably use it something here actually. time being, let's go for the library here as well. And then I say we will build something in the capital. Actually, that'll probably allow us to build the aqueduct. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and bye for now.